Hey guys, the FM Gaffer here, and welcome back to my British Steel Challenge with Geisley. Last time out, you saw us get this job with Geisley, and yeah, we've been on a run of 8 games since that episode, and yeah, I said that we play Ultramarine because they were up there in the table. We did play Alfreton, who were like 5th at the time. We played Stockport and Stalybridge. Our first 2 games, they were actually both up there in the table, so I don't know what I was playing at. But yeah, Ultramarine is the game that we've done in the end, and yeah, we had that to date. Started off with 3 draws. We got, first of all, this 2-2 draw against Stalybridge. Not a bad result, as I said. Stockport and Stalybridge were both up there. These 2 draws were good results. Went behind through Drew Lewis, scored 2 goals in 2 minutes through Will Hatfield, our midfielder, and Mika Edwards, our backup striker. And Edgar got an equaliser for Stalybridge late on, unfortunately. We got another draw here against Stockport. They dominated the game, really. Britain getting the only goal for them in the first half, but Sam Madeley, who has since left the club, equalised in the 80th minute. We managed to steal a draw there. Similar sort of story against Salford. They dominated the game. James Poole gave them the lead, but we got an equaliser again through Edwards late on. Yeah, good finish from him, I think that one was. We then did finally get our first win of the job. Louis Rowe, our backup target man, giving us the lead just before half time. Kiersey equalised, but then Harvey Nibbs, the top scorer in the league, who I doubt anymore is the top scorer in the league. He is second now by 4 goals, joint second. Yeah, he got his only goal in the league so far for us on this occasion. Since then, we've had 4 losses, and it's been quite poor, really. But on 3 occasions where they've only been by 1 goal. Andrew Hinshelwood got both goals for Worcester here, including a very late winner with Mika Edwards scoring our only goal. We then lost to Bishop Stortford, getting their only goal in the 9th minute, though they did dominate the game. We got absolutely demolished by SD United of Manchester. They took the lead through an own goal. We then equalised through Edwards, but then they scored 2 in 2 minutes, scored again in the second half and got man sent off. But yeah, they were clearly the better team, and you can see they have massive attendance for this level. Yeah, and then finally, we just lost to Alfreton Town 1-0. Alfreton up there in the league. This wasn't a hugely bad result. And to be fair, I don't think, even though we've lost 4 in a row, I don't think any of them were particularly bad results. I guess the FC United Manchester game was, because they're not even that far up the table. But what it does mean is that we're currently sitting in 21st place, and no matter how we perform managerially, if we don't keep them up, we're getting sacked again. If we do get sacked at the end of the season, I'm just saying, I think we need to go back to Northern Ireland, because my manager's stats are not good. I mean, they're what we had for the lowest coaching course and lowest experiences. I've just done that there just to see if we could get a coaching course going. But yeah, no one's willing to pay for me, considering my reputation is quite awful at the current moment in time. But yeah, Geisley is who we're with now. In terms of transfers, we brought a couple of people in from Callum Lang. Is it onwards, or did I swear Callum Lang was actually at the club already? No, I think we did bring Callum Lang. What does it say when we joined? I'm sure it will. Maybe not. My history achievements there it'll be here. 12th of the 1st. So if we go back to transfers, so yeah, all the way down to Lewis Banks we brought in as a backup right back / centre back. James Smith we brought in. Don't really remember this guy. Oh yeah, centre mid. Yeah, well, he's been playing centre mid. I initially was going to play a different formation, but yeah, as you can see, we're playing the 4-4-2. Don't know whether I mentioned that last episode with these sort of roles on. So yeah, if you want to look over the instructions stuff there, you go. So yeah, Callum Lang is a left midfielder. Jay Wilson is a right midfielder. Jake Palin is a left back, I believe. Louis Rowe is our backup target man. I already sort of spoke about him. Sean Longstaff has come in as central midfield. Yeah, looks like a really good talent for the future. Callum Johnson is a defensive mid again. Yeah, but he can also play right back. Good backup here. He's been actually starting centre mid defender for us so far. And then Keegan Burton I've just brought in to replace Sam Madeley. So obviously we got rid of the 2 foreign players, Wesolowski obviously, which really was annoying because he's such a good player. The Australian has gone out. I've just released him. And he still hasn't found a club. And Yere Torres, who was he's now Spanish, but I swear he was something different before. I swear he was maybe he was Spanish. Maybe I'm being an idiot. But yeah, anyway, those 2 went out, and Sam Madeley got nicked by Ashton United, and I couldn't offer him a new contract because he was concerned that we were going to get relegated or whatever, and you know, it doesn't help if you leave us. But yeah, and most recently I've just signed Marcus Holness on a free transfer from Telford United. Looks like a very good centre back, 3.5 star ability. You can see his stats are pretty good. Strength in particular is very good, and this will be his debut today if we do play him, which I don't think I currently have him in the side, and I will stick him on the bench though for Sam Coulson. So where is he? Oh, he's injured. That's why. Yeah, no, when I signed him he was injured, I think. Same with Keegan Burton, they were both injured when I signed them, but I thought I'd just sign them because I needed them. I needed a backup target man. Louis Rowe can fill in for a bit, but he's not the best in the world, particularly passing wise, as you can see there. Finishing's not bad though. But yeah, I did need a backup target man, and we now have that. But yeah, this is going to be the team today. I've mainly stuck with a sort of first choice 11 each game. I've been trying to do that a bit more because I think that's really better for continuity and stuff. As you can see, morale's not the best right now, but hopefully we can improve it with a win today against a high-flying Ultrium. They might not even be that high-flying anymore. They might have. They're still up in 4th. They're still 20 points ahead of us, and we do need to get a couple of wins on the board, because if we think about it, Conference North, that's it's a 42 game season, I think it is. Yeah, 22. Yeah, 42 game season. So we've only got 8 games left, and yeah, we need to start picking up the wins. I mean, maybe this isn't the best situation, maybe against another club that are down there. I think we have a good end to the season. I know Tamworth are down there, Corby and Boston, and Brackley I can't think will be too far away. Yes, Tamworth just above us, Boston down there as well. Corby are actually quite far up, and who was the other club? Brackley also down there. So the back end of the season isn't too bad. In terms of the next couple of games, Nuneaton, Harrogate and Telford. Let's have a look at them. Nuneaton mid-table, Harrogate are up there, and who was the other one? I can't remember now. Was it Telford at top of the league? Okay, there you go. So no wonder Sam Madeley went to him. I think it was Telford that they went to. Oh no, it was Telford who we signed that new centre back Holness from. So that's pretty good signing in the end. But yeah, anyway, let's get into the game now. Yeah, let's just do all this. This is going to be the team. We've got Bradley James in goal, the on-loan goalkeeper. Well, Marcus Williams at left back, who's still got his transfer request in. Same with Will Hatfield. Nothing's really happened. On loan, Owen Gamble at right back. Liam Kitchen again on loan alongside Kieran Morris. They've been the two that I've stuck with at centre back so far. Callum Lang on the left wing with Mackenzie Heaney, who I've rotated with Jay Wilson at right mid. But yeah, Mackenzie Heaney is currently first choice. Will Hatfield and Callum Johnson in the middle of midfield with Louis Rowe and Harvey Nibbs up front. Hopefully Nibbs can get back on the goal scoring train, I guess. But yeah, obviously Ultrium are my favourites, but not by a huge amount. So hopefully, if we put in a good performance today, we could perhaps get a result, maybe get a point. I do want to just stop the losing streak of 4 games, like losing 5 on the bounce. I wouldn't be surprised if I got a talk from the board even this early on in my managerial career. So a draw would be fantastic today. If we do lose, we do lose. I mean, there's nothing I can do about it. But yeah, we'd love to get the win and continue our managerial career with Geisley. Sayu gets the ball in tilt, hits it wide, and we got to get off with that one straight away there. I'm going to go concentrate straight away, just hopefully get the team focused on the game. And Heaney now with a free kick. Kitchen through to Harvey Nibbs. That was a chance. Nibbs with a tight angle shot, parried out by the goalkeeper. But yeah, good early signs that we created the opportunity there. It's still going, this highlight. Owen Gamble comes back out to him. Please don't lose it. Now we're exposed at the back. Liam Kitchen's following Robinson, but he's got another man with him. Reeves gets blocked, comes out to Sayoud. Matinyadze now on the ball. Robinson to tilt. Good tackle from Williams, but it's given away straight away by Callum Lang. That was poor. Williams again does well though, and Lang doesn't really help. Yeah, Lang I've really been choosing him sort of regardlessly, and maybe I should look to see if I think I must have a backup left mid, because I think I have a backup in every position. But yeah, I might look to maybe give that other player a new start. I can't think of who it is right now. I have literally just come back to the save after a couple of days. So yeah, I'll probably have a left mid backup. But yeah, Harvey Nibbs on the ball now for Geisley coming forward. Fouled by Jake Moult. Will he pick up a booking? Yes, he will. And we will have a free kick, which Gamble will be taking. Short to Johnson. Hatfield into Harvey Nibbs, who puts it in the front post, and we take the lead against Ultrium. Harvey Nibbs with his 17th goal in the season. I said I wanted to get him a goal, get him back goal scoring, and he's done exactly that, giving us the lead here against playoff places before this game, Ultrium. So this is a very good goal to get, and Harvey Nibbs has got it. And to be fair, I'd say it's been deserved. Callum Johnson into Will Hatfield, cross to Harvey Nibbs, banged it in front post. Keeper couldn't get there in time, and we get a early lead. Nothing's really happened now. It's already been 15 minutes since the goal, and there's been no highlight. It just raced by. But now Tilt with a free kick just over the bar for Altrincham, and yeah, we got away with that one there. Owen Gamble now to Will Hatfield. Can we get another one straight away? He's hit the bar from across. Oh, I used to see that all the time on FM 14, I think it was, or 15. But yeah, not as often this season, but almost one there. As Liam Kitchen heads towards goal, Owen Gamble is on the ball now. Back up to Healy. Timms does well, and he clears out for a throw-in. Good defending from Altrincham there. But yeah, it has to be said, we have been on top. We have been the most dangerous team anyway. I think it said that they had the upper hand in terms of shots, but I think we had more shots on target. So yeah, we've said no pressure there, but now we're going to do some we believe in you and stuff. And yeah, it's got some good reactions. Yeah, as you can see, Altrincham more shots. We've had the 2 shots on target out of 3 rather than 1 out of 5 for them. So we've been much more clinical. They've had the better possession. But yeah, it has been fairly even, and they've actually had a clear-cut chance, which I don't particularly remember, but seeing. But I'm sure it was there. Tilt now on the ball for Altrincham into Louis Molt, I think it was. He did foul someone earlier, I should probably remember. Molt on the ball. Robinson now through to Reeves. Reeves has a chance and just hits it wide. I thought that was going to be the equaliser for Altrincham there, but we managed to escape with our lead intact. And yeah, again, time flying by. Let's make a substitution. Who is having a bad game? Callum Lang, as I said earlier, we don't currently have a substitution for him. We do have a backup, I've just remembered. He's like some 16-year-old though, so maybe not the best choice to choose. What I might do is... I don't really have a lot of options. In terms of central midfielders, is anyone... Yeah, they're both particularly tired. So bring off Callum Johnson for Sean Longstaff to get him some match sharpness up. And we'll make another change at the back. I saw I changed that Sam Coulson for the new centre... Oh no, it's because he was injured. So yeah, we'll bring off Kieran Morris for Sam Coulson. Does Coulson play stopper? No, he really doesn't. Actually, no, we'll swap them over. And then Kitching, I think, can play stopper all rightly. No, maybe not. Okay, actually, yeah, let's just put him as defender and then him as cover. And we'll do that. Okay, confirm. And we'll make those 2 substitutions now. And hopefully tighten up the legs, tighten up the defence, give them a some fresh legs. Mixed up those 2 sentences now. But ball in, comes out to Will Hatfield, who has a shot. Sorry, that happened too quickly. Here's Marcus Williams with the ball in. Yeah, it came out and the shot coming in, but not troubling the goalkeeper. Williams, great cut. Marcus Williams has been so good so far today. He saved Callum Lang earlier, and he's done really well there. But we do lose the ball now. Sayoud on the ball. Timms, Molt over the top towards Robinson. He's still on goal. Robinson hits it wide. That's an awful shot. But our centre back shouldn't have been beaten that easily. I might drop them a little bit deeper, slightly deeper. We'll go. As that long ball over the top looked quite good for Altrincham there. As Sayoud fires a shot wide of the target. Hopefully dropping deeper will help. Molt now. Heaney heads it away at the front post, and Hatfield finds Louis Rowe first time. Sims does really well and finds Hobson. Robinson, Brooksby, what a save, James. He was offside, but nevertheless, Brian James, I think it is. I just don't know. Bradley James. I knew he was on loan from Middlesbrough, but I couldn't remember his name. Bradley James with a fantastic save there as Molt fires that against number 6. I think that's Johnson, is it? Or has he been taken off? I'm not really sure. It's Hatfield. Matinyadze there with a chance, and Bradley James again with the save. I sort of wasn't concentrating there. Now the highlights coming thick and fast. Callum Lang, who was inexplicably still on the field. Sean Longstaff into Will Hatfield. Louis Rowe. Harvey Nibbs. Back to Louis Rowe. Oh, fires a shot just wide. And now Kennedy into Sayoud. Could Altrincham get a last gasp equaliser? I really hope not. Sam Coulson's done well there. And he clears, but it's straight back with Altrincham possession. Robinson round the corner to Molt. Out to Timms. Into Matinyadze. Into Brooksby. Hits their shot, and that's wide. And I'm just going to go counter-attack. Just these. I really hope I haven't made a mistake there. James looks for Nibbs. It comes to Sean Longstaff. We have possession. Louis Rowe. Harvey Nibbs is onside. And he scored. And we lead 2-0. Harvey Nibbs with 2 goals. And we've done a bit of a Jekyll and Hyde there. Nibbs was being kept onside by this right back here, Vaughan. He didn't move up with the rest of his defence, and it cost him in the end. And I think we're going to get the win here. But we have given away a penalty. Marcus Williams, I was singing his praises earlier, and he gives away a penalty straight away. Molt to take it. Come on, Bradley James. Let's make the save and just confirm the victory. Molt does score, but there is not long left. I'm going to just go defensive and... Well, I was going to go structured, but Louis Molt puts away the penalty. Bottom left corner, just please don't concede now, lads. Come on. We can't lose a 2-0 goal lead considering we only just went 2-0 up in the 89th minute. They're on the ball here. Hobson, Timms, 30-second left. Martin Yadze, Molt, Coulson clears. Louis Rowe, oh, what are you doing there, Rowe? Martin Yadze, they're back in possession now. Robinson, Brooksby! James makes the save. And we've got 10 seconds left. Hopefully we're safe. Louis Rowe win that header. Nope, back in their possession, but Kitchen can win that. Martin Yadze, they're down to Molt, and there you go, full time. We get the win. A very hard-fought win. 2 Harvey Nibbs goals. He's back in the goals. Assists from Will Hatfield and Louis Rowe. Good performances all round. I would say Marcus Williams, but he's now down to 6.1. Kitching in the back was very good. Harvey Nibbs, obviously. And Hatfield, yeah, in particular, was I thought was very good. Some great performances there, and we get the victory. And hopefully our season will be back on track here. Only our 2nd victory with the club. And hopefully this is a start as we rise out of the relegation zone. But it's still 5 points to go with 7 games left. So I will join you for the end of the season, or inevitably when we get sacked. But yeah, hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. If you have, smash the like button. If you have any questions, put them in the comment section. And yeah, I've been the FM Gaffer, and I'll see you guys next time. Oh, subscribe as well. I don't know why I missed that out.